Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us in this evening's Middle Eastern feast. It's so great to have you with us. Thank you so much for buying tickets, and thank you, Juliet, for just making such wonderful food. 30 years ago, a few of us, including some of us who are eating the feast tonight, went to a very remote part of northeastern Romania to help Romanian orphans, and Children on the Edge was born. To this day, 30 years later, we're still helping some of the world's most marginalised and vulnerable children. And this evening's feast, all of the proceeds will go to the children in Lebanon, both those affected by the recent blast, the poor children of Lebanon, and also the Syrian refugees. I'm going to introduce you to a friend of mine, Nuna, who will tell you all about the work that we support there.
Greetings, everyone. Let me start by introducing myself. My name is Nuna Matar, and I'm the founder and director of Triumphant Mercy Lebanon. My team and I have been working, serving the community since 2006. At that time, we started with cooking for the poor and delivering food to the elderly, but soon found ourselves responding to the Syrian crisis when Syrian refugees started to come into Lebanon by the hundreds of thousands. Lebanon ended up by being the country who has the most number of refugees per capita. Lebanon is a very small country with a population of 4.5 million people, with a number of refugees exceeding 1.5 million people, including Syrians, Iraqi, and Palestinian. In 2012, we opened schools for refugees, catering to around 450 students. We opened these schools in refugee camps. 4 years ago, we opened a community center in Beirut, doing psychosocial support and trauma healing for those who are affected by the crisis. We are presently doing digital learning to many children who cannot join schools. Since the end of 2019, Lebanon has been going from crisis to crisis. It started with a revolution, to an economic crisis, to a total lockdown, to closed businesses, bankruptcy, political turmoil, and in the past couple of months, the port explosion that destroyed a large part of Beirut. These multiple crises have placed Lebanon into a very difficult situation where people feel despair, hopelessness, and powerlessness. At Triumphant Mercy, with thousands of people, we immediately started cleaning rubble and removing shattered glass, and soon gathered a team of skilled workers who helped us rebuild homes, replacing doors and windows before the rainy season starts. So far, we have rehabilitated more than 400 houses in Beirut and are still working relentlessly to help the largest amount of people we can. As the school season is starting soon, and with the restrictions on gathering because of COVID-19, students will have to do online schooling. But many have had their electronic appliances destroyed, and many can't afford these medias with the inflation that is hitting the country. We are looking into buying some media devices to help children continue their studies. I want to thank each one of you who has bought tickets to the Middle Eastern feast, as the funds are much needed. And enjoy your meal.
Thank you for joining us. Please do check out our website, www.childrenontheedge.org/dine-in. There you'll find a Spotify list and also more information about our work if you're interested and if you'd like to find out how to donate. Enjoy your evening.